Okay, so since I'm close to my house, and this is where I want to do all my trip data stuff, so what I'm going to do is reset my travel time. So I'm going to go ahead and hold down the OK button, reset. And as far as the trip odometer, I'm not resetting that yet because I still have plenty of fuel. And the fuel, I'm going to reset when I fill up with a full tank at the next gas station, and then I'll have an accurate amount of fuel left in my gauge for when I update Fuelie. And we're going to see how the whole trip takes from South Carolina over near Charlotte all the way to Los Angeles in California. So enjoy the ride. Under 29 miles, 14 hours, and we're at the Texas state line. So when I entered the state of Texas 14 hours ago on Highway 20, the mile marker I think started at 604, and now we're finally down to mile marker 2 right there. And as I said earlier, the problem is quite disappointing actually, because when you enter Texas, like any other state on the 20, when you're heading west, you can count down the mile markers knowing how far you've got to go. So when you enter the state of Texas and it says 604 miles, you think, oh, great, I can cross that. And the big problem is you get up to the 2 mile marker, and then you get down to the 1 mile marker, and then you realize there's no state line here. What actually those mile markers are doing is they're counting down the miles to the 20 ends. This is where the 20 stops and it meets with Highway 10. And the best part is you're still in Texas. There we are. The beginning of the 10 right there. And well, would you like to know what the mile marker starts at now? Let's find out. Alright, here we are, mile marker 0, beginning of the 10, and we are now off the 20. We're still in Texas. heading towards El Paso. So we're going west to California like we should be. And where's the mile marker sign? 186. 186. So I still have several hours of driving left in Texas. Here's the official mile marker. 186. Oh, that's ugly. So after 14 hours of driving, I'm still in Texas. And this is the view, by the way, from El Paso into part of El Paso City and Juarez, Mexico at night. So it's very, very impressive. It's a very interesting town, El Paso. And if you're into sketchy stuff, or if you've ever been to the Valley in Los Angeles, this should be right up your alley. Alright, so here's an update. It's 10:47 local time, and I'm in El Paso. And averaged 47.6 miles per gallon for the entire trip so far. I just filled up my tank. I have a range of 645 miles. So far I've traveled 1,750 miles, and I've been able to get here in 26 hours, 26 and a half hours of total driving time since I set off from South Carolina. Here is California. Right here is the bridge to cross the Colorado River. There's the river. Here's the state line. And we're here. Well, it's 5:48 in Los Angeles, and I am at the house. So I left South Carolina at 5:30 East Coast time, and I arrived here at 5:45 Pacific time. So that's exactly 2 days. Overall, it was one hell of a drive. I did 2,634 miles. I averaged 66, and well, travel time was reset as well, so you definitely know at least 9 hours and 34 minutes on top of another 24 hours. So a lot of driving, but the Jetta TDI was definitely capable of doing it. And it was one hell of a drive, and I made it here safe and sound.
This diesel Jetta really rocks. It's quiet inside because of its engine, and the seats themselves are very supportive. There's plenty of cup holders, it's a clean interior, you can think straight, and it's not going to drive you crazy after several hours behind the wheel. The stereo was very versatile, and the touchscreen was kind of finicky, but overall, the sound quality was really lacking. I would definitely upgrade in this department. The engine is awesome, and combined with the 6-speed manual transmission, the torque in this car meant that I never had to take it out of 6th gear to pass anybody on the highway, and it was super quiet. The trunk had massive amounts of room and was very versatile, with split folding rear seats, a ski pass-through, a large opening, full carpeting, full spare tire. It just goes on and on with the endless abilities that this car has. The Jetta TDI has been the most economical car we've ever driven, and it rides very well, it's comfortable, it's quiet. Just give it a better stereo and you'll have a car you'll depend on for life.